woo like RZA. That's just the warm up. Come on, Brent, stay pop. Damn, got it, D's, y'all missed this one. My turn. Panda. I be out here on the late night. I'm on go for no brake lights. My coupe say color jobs came from the hood looking like Bray White. I be on quick like I play night. I don't get high cause I hate height. Plus I heard Sadie's head tripping, beating up they own bitches Ray Ray. Hard head wouldn't listen. Stir got me tripping. Shoot people broad daylight. Wonder why somebody snitching. I was so young and so dumb. Having no fun is no fun. I'ma go take me some money. Cause I got all of these guns. Somebody move this a sticker.
Yo, it's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans. This your boy Alonzo1219, aka Diehard. Listen to a little bit of Oskino on that Panda remix. It's one of my favorite rappers, man. Oskino is a lyrical genius to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't got away from lyrics when it comes to hip hop nowadays, but he's a lyrical genius to me. So I figured give you guys a little bit of Oskino. Anybody want to might hear something, you know, to start the show out with, hit me up. I'll see what I can do for you. But I love hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I listen to a lot of hip-hop, man. But today's show will be about running backs and some tight ends. I'm not going to talk about all the running backs on the roster. I'm not going to talk about all the tight ends on the roster. I'm not even going to name all the running backs and tight ends on the roster because roster updates are sometimes tricky. You might name a person that you think is still on the roster. That person might not be on the roster. Depends on what roster you're looking at. So I'm just going to go by, you know what I'm saying, who I think that I still might know who's on the roster. You guys see a little band-aid right here. This is for my allergies. I get allergies every so often, you know what I'm saying, every couple years. It's not a yearly thing with me, but you know, breathing in all that welding dust and everything sometimes gets to me. It gets clogged up in you every now and then, and it gives you a bad sinus infection. So they had to give me a shot and everything and some medicine and stuff for that. But it's nothing serious, just a little sinus issue. So, hey, it is what it is. We keep it moving, family. We keep it moving. Thanks to all the new subscribers that we got on the page, man. Starting to blow up a little bit, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the family. Like I said, we are a family over here, man. We're a Miami Hurricane family, man. We're a family, a fan base of the greatest university on the planet Earth, University of Miami. So this is what we do. We rep each other all day, every day. As you can see, I rep the U all day, every day. I bleed this green and orange till I die. So to all the new family that's over here, man, I appreciate it. And we're going to keep growing. Hopefully we'll get up to 800 in a few more weeks or so. So, hey, we're going to do it like this here, man. So, as we talk about running backs, you know what I'm saying, we're going to start out with the best running back we have on this roster, Mr. Mark Walton. You know what I'm saying? We all know that he's going to be a starting running back for the University of Miami this upcoming season. He's a very, 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 very talented running back. Can catch the ball out the backfield, can block, can run. His hole's pretty decent. Sometimes, you know, he skedaddles a little bit, you know, not kind of skips his feet every now and then, but has the opportunity to be a heck of a back. Still has the opportunity to be a great back in the University of Miami. As long as he keeps his head up and he keeps moving forward. I love Mr. Mark Walton, so he's our starting back, so we don't need to talk about him too much. Our backup back right now probably is Gray. I don't know yet, but Gus Edwards has not, from what my understanding, hadn't transferred yet. So from my understanding, he hasn't transferred yet. And maybe that's because we didn't recruit. We lost a recruit out of Virginia. So maybe that's why he didn't transfer. It's because he's probably going to be the number 2 back this year. You know, Mark Walton's gone. So maybe Gus Edwards going to finally get an opportunity to shine this year. Maybe this is his year to finally break out. As long as his main problem is he's been very injury prone. And he likes to run up high. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, he hadn't transferred yet. So maybe this is an opportunity to really, really show something. So we have an opportunity with him. Robert Burns is to me, him and Trayon Gray are the 2 guys that really gonna get an opportunity to show something at running back. You know what I'm saying? Trayon Gray is a very good back. Robert Burns from out of Gulliver Prep, he's the recruit from this year. I heard he had something wrong with his leg. I don't know exactly what it is, but he's a guy that's going to have an opportunity to either play this year or they'll redshirt him this year because of what happened with his leg, and he'll probably play next year. But I have a sleeper that I think could be a running back, man, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are probably going to kill me on this one, but hey, it is what it is. But my sleeper who probably could end up being a heck of a back for us if given the opportunity is DJ Dallas. I know a lot of people line him up at wide receiver and playing defensive back, man. But that guy with the ball in his hand, man, he kind of can be type a Marshall Faulk type of running back, in my opinion. You know, Marshall Faulk wasn't a big, huge back, but he had a lot of vision. He could really, really see the field and get upfield and receive the ball out the backfield. He was just an unbelievable type back, and I think that if DJ Dallas given an opportunity, he could be that type of back. Now, I doubt if it happened, but just throwing a sleeper in there that who probably could play running back, you know what I'm saying, if given the opportunity, that's the one guy that I would go with, DJ Dallas. So, as you know, we got Mark Walton's our number one guy. He's going to be the number one guy. Between Trayon Gray and Gus Edwards, if Gus Edwards here, he's probably going to be number 2 guy. Trayon Gray probably going to be the number 3 guy. Robert Burns is going to be the 4 guy, in my opinion. Unless he redshirts this year, and maybe, like I say, maybe they'll give DJ Dallas a few carries out of the backfield to see how he does. So, hey, that's what I'm thinking is going to be our running back this year. Tight end position. We already know who's going to be our tight end, which is Christopher Herndon. He's going to be our starting tight end. Other than that, man, it's wide open for me. We're all looking at Michael Irvin Jr. Really had a lot to see from him last year. Hopefully he can maturate into something great this year. We shall see. But I already know Chris Herndon. He's a man child. He's very, very, very strong, powerful tight end who has the opportunity to have a great year this year in this offense. So I do believe that Christopher Herndon is going to be our number 1 guy from start to finish unless something drastic happens. And I do believe that Michael Irvin Jr. is probably going to be our number 2 guy. But Giovanni Hoskins is another one who people sleep on, and he has an opportunity to be a very, very solid tight end. He actually can jump in front of Michael Irvin Jr. He has the skill set. He has the speed. He has the athleticism. So we're going to have to see more from him. But we shall see. So I think we're pretty good at tight end. We have the, if I can pronounce his name right, Brian Pollindy, the freshman that came in, a 3-star recruit that came in. I think he's from Texas. Hadn't got a lot of film to see on him. I don't know how good he can be. Like I said, I've looked for film on him. Haven't been able to find a lot of film on that guy. But from all I've heard about him, he's an excellent tight end. He's an excellent inline blocker. He's an excellent pass catching tight end. So, and they say he runs routes very, very well. But like I said, I hadn't been able to find really any film on him. I've looked him up everywhere, and I just can't find him. I found a little bit on Hoodoo, but besides that, I can't find a lot of film on this young man. So we'll have to wait until spring, and they do a lot of recording for me to really, really evaluate him. But you guys probably found some film on him, and you guys let me know about him. But from what my understanding is, I'm kind of excited about the young man. They say he's very good, so we can go with him. But I brought up last week. We have a very good roster, and I'm just trying to figure out something for a second. Let me pause and get back to you for a second. Hold on, brothers. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. But like I was saying, I was thinking about this last week, and I don't really know what people think about it, but I was actually thinking about, maybe moving Lawrence Cagery to tight end. I know he's kind of slender. I probably can put some more weight on him. I don't know how big he's gotten this year. I know last year when I took a picture with him, he was kind of, he got a little size on him. I don't know if it would work, but I wouldn't, mind experimenting with it as a fan. I'm not a coach. I wouldn't mind experimenting with it as a fan to see him tearing a seam of the defense up with his 6'5" frame. And I'm pretty sure he's probably over 200 pounds now, maybe around 210, maybe. Guys can let me know, just guessing. But I think, in my opinion, I would love to see him experiment at tight end. Evidence Njoku, they're saying they don't see them moving him to tight end, but I probably could see him moving over there too, man. I would be a nasty 6'5", 6'6". Man, them would be some nasty tight ends with some speed behind it. I know tight end is more than just running the seam. I know you have to be able to block inside, block outside. But the way they're using tight ends now in today's offense, man, that would be sick to me. You know what I'm saying? And hey, we shall see, man. It's just something I'm throwing out there. Really appreciate everybody who watched. I told you guys I'm going to try my best. I didn't feel like doing it today. I really didn't. That's why I'm doing it so late, because I really didn't feel like doing it today, but I don't want to let anyone down. If it's one person out here who looks forward to some of these videos, man, and look forward to talking with me and chatting back with me, man, I want to make that one person happy. So, hey, man, hopefully somebody enjoys the video. Hey, if you like, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the page if you haven't already. Like I said, we're going to try to keep this thing going. I'm in the works of getting our shirts and our hats and things made up. I'm working with an artist right now. It's because I don't want no junk. I don't want no trash. I don't want something just put together. I want something that's going to look good and unique. Something that characterizes all of us on this channel, man. And just something that's going to be kind of different from the norm. So, we shall see. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss this. This video going a little longer, but from my understanding, they're not going to have a spring game this year. I did read that. My boy Dustin had texted to me, but I had already read it. Blake James said for right now, the spring game is off. I'm kind of disappointed in that. Me as being a booster now, since I got season tickets again, I'm going to write Blake James and Mark Rick and everybody. Probably ain't going to pay no attention because I'm a tiny booster. I'm only a little ant, but hey, still consider me as a booster. So I'm going to write them and wonder why they're not doing that. Because for me, the spring game is for people who can't afford to go to the real games. Because they are kind of expensive for some people. And it's also for people to be able to meet with some of the players and the coaches and actually get pictures and talk to them. So that's the beautiful thing about spring. It's not just about, going and watch the game, but it's more about the interaction that you get with some of the players and the coaches and things like that. It's really fun for the kids, and it's fun for the diehard Hurricane fans and the fan base. And this would be the first time in a long time that they don't have a spring game. I'm not talking about a spring practice, I'm talking about a spring game, but we shall see. Neither here nor there. I want you guys to represent the University of Miami to the fullest. Let's get out there. We're getting everything situated. We're getting the practice bubble still. We're getting the recruits in that we want. We're starting to do a lot better, but it's still up to you as a fan to get out and support your team, to get out there and try to fill this stadium up to the best of our ability so that we can consistently compete with the Alabamas and the Clemsons and, the Florida States and the top echelon of college football. We have the perfect scenario. We are in the perfect place to compete with some of the best college football programs in the country. So, let's do it, man. Let's sit here. Let's get it done as I represent my Hurricane Nation and this YouTube Hurricane fan base that hovers over me. As we get it done. Flex my muscles even though I don't have any. Yeah. We sit back and get ready for what's really good, man. Love you guys, man. Subscribe to the page, family. And we do it like we do it all day, every day, brothers. It's Hurricane Nation, it's Hurricane family, the Hurricane fam. Alonzo 1219 signing